things about working from home is you have to be your own tech support. You know, I'm like logged into the call, doing a claim, doing what I normally, you know, what I get paid to do or whatever. And all of a sudden, dude hang up. I'm thinking, you know, something's wrong with his phone, and he hung up. But no, something is wrong with my damn system. I'm like, I can't log back into work. It's been like 30 minutes. This is the side of working from home no one tells you about. Everyone is like, oh, it's good and dandy. Set your own hours. Be your own boss. It's perfect. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Like, I love it. But this is like the downside to it. Like, you got to be your own damn tech support. You know, I'm definitely team work from home. I'm definitely team be your own boss. Set your own schedule. Yes, honey. But you got to be computer savvy, because if you ain't, shit will kick your ass. Like, I'm not really stressed about it. It's more like an annoyance, because like I did 2 workarounds, didn't work, so I'm trying task number 3. It is loud as hell. I'm trying this 3rd thing, and it should work. It should work. So, but yeah, you definitely got to be computer savvy, because if you ain't, it ain't gonna be for you. It ain't gonna be for you. You will be on the struggle bus. All right. Anyways, welcome back to VLOGMAS. Y'all, we've been hanging in there, huh? I feel like I've never done this. I've never consistently posted this many days. Excuse me, my nose is still runny. I feel a lot better. It's just that. Let me type in my password. All right, let me get off of here so I can focus. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm over here breaking all types of sweat. Got my tech support issue figured out, but what I need to do, I gotta be hardwired at all times. So I'm bringing my router and everything and putting it up here. My dresser was here, and just rearranging my room because I'm gonna end up putting my desk over here. Y'all, this thing is so doggone heavy. This thing is so doggone heavy. It look a mess right now. That thing is so heavy, that mirror. Over here, this is my workout for today. I feel like I can get all of this together. What are you doing? Rearranging everything. Semi done. Semi done. Still gotta get I gotta get more storage, because this be a hot mess. This is like stuff I use staying there every day though. So, but filming area right here. Moved bed. Everything was on this wall. If y'all know my decals, it's right there. But so that's the filming area now. The bed is here. I needed to move my desk somewhere closer, so I got this coming. I gotta do something with all of this, y'all. How do y'all deal with all when y'all have a lot of technology, all these cords? I ain't gonna be able to deal with that. But we gonna take care of that on another day. Gotta do something with this TV and get it off my doggone dresser. But basically, my desk area is gonna be here. So kind of, you come in my room from the hall. It's the kids' room. Come in my room, the desk would be right here under my wall of mantras and affirmations. Y'all, I don't know if anyone does this, but this literally, like when I'm having a bad day and I just can't get out of my own head, like I'll walk past this and it's just sometimes a reminder. Like I'm like, something at that time will stand out to me. And then I also ask stuff, like if I hear something that I'm like, okay, that kind of spoke to me or whatever, I'll write it on my sticky notes and just post it here. So I didn't do all this in one day. This just came like over time. I might have been, you know how you be in a stuck place or whatever. Sometimes you just need reminders. It's my room, it's my house. I don't have a lot of people in here. It might look messy to some, but I love it. So my desk, when it comes, it's basically gonna go right here. So this will be my work area. Next, I need to tackle this. Tackle my closet. I have a pretty big closet, but there's like shoes down there. There's like no order. There's no order in there. no order. So we're going to tackle that at some point. I feel like I should just, I don't want to just do too much because I do plan on moving when my lease is up, basically. But that's not till the summer. So I feel like I need to make it more home. Till then, I'm doing a boys' room for Christmas. I'm turning their room into like a gamer's room, basically, because I really didn't do too much in their room when we moved in. So they're gonna have like a gaming room, and then I'm gonna finish tackling my room, then tackle my living room because there's not much in my living room or my dining room. My downstairs is just, it needs help. It needs help. But baby steps. I feel like I've been here for about 4 months and I'm really just now feeling settled, if that makes sense. You know, I thought I had to have everything together when I moved here, but things like that take time. So now I'm at the point where I can really start fixing everything up to how I want it. So I didn't mean to do all this today because I have that one bad tech support just reminding me I need to change everything around to make my room more efficient because I don't have a lot of space. So if you work from home, you don't have a lot of space, you can definitely make your bedroom into your office, which is basically turning into an office area because I don't have a lot of space. So that'll work out for now until I get a bigger house. All right, y'all. Be right back. I'm back. Let me just close out the video. I know I didn't do too much today. No, actually, I did a lot. I'm sorry. I'm still like kind of, my voice is not on point right now. But let me close out by telling y'all some things I don't tell you about working from home. I might actually do a more in-depth video about this because I haven't did like a it's been like almost a year, huh? I like I did my everything you need to know about live ops or somewhat like the job I currently have. But I haven't done that in like a year. That was like a year ago. That video is doing very, very well. So thank you to everyone that's like watched that video or has subscribed to me from that video. I need to do an updated one. And this one is going to be about things they don't tell you about working from home. Because when I got into it, no one gave me the blueprint. My cousin kind of gave me the download. She's the one that kind of got me into working from home. But no one really told me the full ins and outs. And like today, you are your own tech support. Like my job, they kind of have like a tech support in a way, but not really. So if you're not computer savvy, you will be completely lost. So what I had to do was actually reach out for help, and they prefer you to do that last. They prefer you to be self-sufficient because you're an independent contractor. You're your own boss. At the end of the day, this is your business. So they basically treat you like you treat it like it's your own business. So I reached out to our tech support. All they really did was you get on Zoom, you share your screen, and they like, yeah, click on that, click. But it moves so fast. So again, if you're not computer savvy, you're gonna be sitting there like, do the what? I didn't even know I had that on my computer. What? Go to this and do that and what? Like, so you have to be kind of computer savvy in a way. And then again, depending on your schedule, I should have put y'all on my damn tripod. But and depending on what time of day you work, I tend to work during the day. I work at night sometimes, but for the most part, my hours tend to be before 5. I work a couple hours at night, or I mean, it just depends on my kid's schedule, honestly. But typically, I work during the day because I'm not a night owl. So, after 5 o'clock, there's no tech support, so there's nobody even guiding you. You're on your own. On the weekend, you're on your own. So, if you have a regular 9 to 5 and you do this on the side, and you work at night, work on the weekends, you're gonna be out there thrown to the wolves. Another thing they don't tell you is it's an investment. It takes money to make money. Okay, my t-shirt is, I might not know that sounds church money, but it takes money to make money. In a lot of industries, I think that it takes money to make money. So with that being said, when you apply for a work from home position, be prepared to buy your headset, be prepared to buy like a home phone if you don't have one, not just like a regular home phone, but like a home phone where you can plug in like your headset like phones that you would find in call centers or phones that you would find like in an office setting, like them big phones or whatever. Be prepared to buy that. They're not going to pay for that. Now, there are some work from home companies that will pay for it. I remember I applied to work for Apple. Apple will provide you with an Apple computer. If I'm not mistaken, you didn't need a house phone. So they didn't supply you with that. But I didn't have an Apple computer. So they did supply me with an Apple computer. I ended up not working for them because of the hours. Apple has set amount of hours. So it's not like an independent contracting type job. It's like a traditional job where you got to clock in at a certain time, clock out at a certain time, go to lunch at a certain time. And because of my schedule with my kids and me being a single mom, that's not feasible for me. And so I really need a legit independent contracting type job. But then again, there's still some startup costs with working with Apple. Again, you might have to buy your own phone and headset. So if you're not prepared to do that, save up so you can buy that, because most people don't have house phones anymore. Most people don't have this office equipment at home. And again, people be prepared to pay that extra bill, because if you have to have a hardwired home phone, you have to pay that bill. They're not going to pay that bill for you. So that's the extra bill added to your household. Think about that. What else they don't tell you? Being your own boss, if you are not disciplined, this ain't the job for you. I feel like some people feel like they're disciplined because they can get up, go to a 9 to 5, clock in and do all of that. But mind you, they're only disciplined because they got somebody breathing down their damn neck 24/7. If you don't show up, your ass gonna get fired. Now, being your own boss is not like that. Being your own boss means you got to put in that work. You got to put in your hustle. If I don't log into my job right now, the only thing that's gonna happen is I ain't gonna get paid. The only thing that's gonna happen is my check gonna be shitty as fuck come payday. But other than that, no one is breathing on your neck like, yeah, girl, clock in at 7 a.m. You say you're just gonna clock in. Like, you don't clock in, there's gonna be these like repercussions. Now, granted, with certain clients, you have to commit to a certain amount of hours, but it doesn't matter when you get those hours in. A lot of clients are 24 hours. We are getting a lot of new clients with live ops because of the pandemic. So a lot of people are starting to work from home. We got Nike, we've been at Victoria's Secret. Gusto is a new client. I don't know. It's just a lot of different clients that are coming on board with the work from home train because of the pandemic. And I feel like that's just gonna stay for a long time. But basically, there's a certain amount of hours, but it's like part-time. It's like 40 hours throughout the whole month. How hard is it to get 40 hours a month? Now, you really about your money, you're going to try to get 40 hours a week. So that shouldn't be a problem. But at the same time, you have them days where you're just like, fuck it, I ain't working. And then, but you're going to be looking real shitty because ain't no sick time. Like when you call off sometimes from normal jobs, you can like make up those hours by using your sick time or your vacation time, your paid time off, whatever. Ain't none of that with being an independent contractor. Ain't none of that. Ain't no overtime. You can work as much as you want, but ain't no overtime. So keep that in mind. I mean, you still reaping the benefits of all that money because it's tax free. So what you make is what you make. But keep that in mind too, because there are no taxes taken out of your check. You have to pay that back to the IRS at the end of the year. So when you file in taxes, and some people used to get a fat ass tax refund at the end of the year. If you're an independent contractor, you're about to be income tax balling because you got to pay back all those taxes that was withheld from your pay at the end of the year. Now, what some people do so you don't get hit with this fat ass tax bill, they do their taxes quarterly. I don't do that. I just kind of suck it up at the end of the year. But sometimes that doesn't work for everybody. It kind of works in my situation right now. It just eat up what, it basically eats up the credits that I get for my kids. You get with $2,000 or something like that, back for each child, whatever. However much you get, I don't see that at the end of the year. Because I owe every year because I don't get taxes taken out all year. So keep that in mind too. Keep that in mind. It ain't no way you can get these taxes taken out. It ain't, you know, with other jobs, you can like readjust your withholding. You can't do that with being an independent contractor. So those are the things that's popping up on my head off rip right now. I'm pretty sure it's other stuff. Oh, you see how it's loud right now? Y'all hear that? Some people think that just because you work from home, you don't have to have a quiet work environment. Even if you have a little puppy dog, a little dog, that dog cannot be in your background when you're working because you will get fired. Like, you can get fired because treat it just like a normal job. Not only is the client that you work for, like I technically take calls for Allstate. So I signed a contract with Allstate and Allstate listens to my calls. So if Allstate knows that I'm an independent contractor and I'm working from home, I can't have that noise in the background. Right now, it's cool. I'm not locked into work. My kids' room, like my house is not that big, so I work in my room. My kids' room is directly on that wall. So the sounds travel. Right now, my door, you can see that my door is open. But typically when I'm working from home, my kids are old enough to know that don't bother me when I'm working, leave me alone, don't talk to me, and be quiet. Now, if you have a youngin', my kids are a little young, but I've been working from home for years. But let's say you got like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, it might not work out for you because 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 1-year-olds, newborns, and dogs don't understand that they gotta hush hush or you will lose your job, because you will get your contract terminated if it's like too much noise in the background, because the person on the other end, when someone's calling in because they had an accident, they don't want to hear like, hold up, my baby crying, hold up. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, lady, I'm trying to file this claim, and that's what I need to do. And Allstate don't care either. You better get you a babysitter or something, or just schedule your hours around the time your kids are asleep. Like, it comes with a lot of sacrifice. It's not just as easy as, okay, well, I'm about to work, the house gonna be quiet. A lot of times that doesn't happen, especially if you got a house full of people. A lot of times that won't happen. So you have to be prepared. You have to plan ahead. Treat it just like a normal job. Treat it like your business. You know what I mean? Treat it like your business and don't play with it. Just because you work from home doesn't mean you got it easy. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that goes into working from home. Trust me. I'm 4 years in it, but like I've been doing pretty good. I'm actually trying to apply for a position now to Elevate where I'm getting off the phone. Amen. But even then, with me not being on the phone with the position that I want, not that I won't, because we speak things into existence over here, for the position that I will have pretty soon. Basically, I will just be teaching new agents the ins and outs, the ropes, being online when they need help, and, you know, just kind of assisting them, because I'm 4 years in it. You know, I feel like I'm a vet. That's all I need. I really know the ins and outs. So just like I give y'all advice working from home, basically the position that I want is like helping new agents and getting them adjusted to working from home. I give that to y'all for free. So I definitely want to move into that with my company. But anyways, that's all from here. I'm about to head out for a little while. I never get out the house like that. I'm about to zip out for a minute, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day number 9. Peace.